So today is Sunday, start of week 6 of semester 231. So I'm here at Lakeside right now. I just got finished eating, but I've been pretty much just studying all day. I was actually not studying for the MK and actually prepping for some mid-semester exams, or just one exam that I have this week in genetics. Shouldn't be too bad. I looked over the stuff and it's pretty redundant from my genetics classes back home. The only thing that's tripping me up is like advanced pedigrees analysis, so all like incomplete dominance and whatever. I suck at it, but not a big problem. Yesterday I had a pretty big day, and you'll see in the videos after this clip what I did, but I woke up and Vedon, my roommate, he invited me to go on this like hike with a bunch of his friends that he met over the years. So I met all of them and his good buddy Neil, who's a bit older. But we went to Tambourine Mountain, which is about 40 minutes north of Bond. But it's crazy because just like a 40-minute drive brings you to like this rainforest on top of this big mountain overlooking like surfer's paradise. It's really cool, and of course I forgot to take a video, but yeah, we went there, short little hike, and hung out there for a little bit, met Vedant's friends, and then we went to Coolangatta Beach because Neil and Vedon wanted to learn how to surf, so I said I'd teach them. So we brought them down, and it was fun. But after that, we were at Coolangatta for like a few hours. I went and met Jake and Therese in Burley for dinner, and we went to like this Greek place, got gyros and some gelato afterwards. So fun day yesterday. It was nice. It was like my first full day of like just a break of not studying. I figured I owed it to myself for getting a good grade on the practice exam. So, but back in the swing of things today. This week, I don't think there are any waves. Well, there might be waves on just like small ones, like waist, chest. Maybe on like Wednesday and Thursday, but I have classes, so I probably won't go surfing. Other than that, not that much to update on. Yeah. Update. I'm really happy now. I just checked the surf forecast after making that clip, and I'll show you a screen recording of it. So I've never seen this in my life. This is only on Australian summer. So today was definitely a day of learning, I'll put it like that. A lot of firsts today. So I'm at Burley Beach, right? But this morning was pretty uneventful. I just woke up and did some logistical stuff with Clemson, like getting my courses finalized and stuff, making sure that they would transfer over, and that in and of itself is like a whole ordeal. Apparently my advisor recommended a class that would transfer back as an elective, but it was a science elective, and I gotta figure that out. Maybe I could bargain with the department to let me get some credits for that, because it's an interesting class, medical and molecular genetics specifically. But I was in the library working on some work for just bond, like studying for the mid-semester exam tomorrow, and I kept looking at the surf report because it was supposed to be good today, and it said Burley Heads was like 1 to 3 foot, 5 foot swell at 7 seconds, and I was like torn on going, but obviously I'm here now. So at like 3 I caught the bus here and got here at like 4, and I got here and the wind was better than predicted, but it was also much bigger than predicted. And Mom, if you're watching, this is all fake. This is all a dream I had last night. But I got here and I was already a bit like nervous going out for some reason, but I had surfed big waves before, although they weren't that big. Anyway, I paddled out for the first time and just like didn't make it. I was like in the wrong spot. I could have made it if I kept trying, but I was drifting and didn't want to get too far down the beach. So I went around to Burley Point and followed some surfers just to see where they were going. And there's like a little path that you can't see, and where you jump off the rocks to get in. So first time ever, I jumped off the rocks to start surfing, and I actually did pretty well. No damage to the board, so that's all I'm looking for, right? But I got out, and as soon as I got out, I realized it was big. It was probably like 10 foot. But like no problem, I've surfed 10 foot before. But I got out, caught one wave, which was just like very, very, very like, right? It didn't open up or anything. And I was paddling back out when all of a sudden this like superset comes through, and basically the lip landed right in front of where I was paddling. So it's like one of those terrible scenarios where you can't quite duck dive and you can't quite I had to bail. And wow, those were it wasn't the biggest waves I've seen in my life, but it might have been the most powerful. 4 of them just landed straight on my head. It was bad, and basically I panicked, my heart rate went up, and I was like, yeah, I'm not surfing if I'm panicked. So I just turned around and went back in. Definitely reestablished my fear of the ocean. But anyway, I'm going to meet Jake and Therese right now. We're just gonna hang out at the beach, but I'll probably stay up late tonight and study because I need to. I haven't really done much MCAT stuff today. But yeah. Whew. Exhausting day. Heart rate's up. Also, they look small in the video that I took, but I promise they were much bigger. Okay, this is what I came to Australia for. So, it's 5:50 in the morning, and it's nice out. Going surfing, gonna head down to Coolangatta. The waves are like head high and clean, and yeah, it'll be fun. But it's also high tide and I have class later, so I have to leave a bit early, hence why I'm going so early. But this morning there's a fire alarm at 4 a.m. which like it sucked. It woke me up, and I haven't slept since like 4 really, but it woke me up for the surf. I had no choice to go. So yeah, I'll see you down there. Okay, so I finally made it here to Snapper, and it's like not huge, but there's no people out, which is like all I can ask. It's actually not a bad size. It's just kind of setty. Here, look. But there's only like 100 people out there, so it's pretty good. But I'll probably end the vlog here. It's getting pretty long anyways. So yeah, I'll see y'all in the next video.